Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following NCAAB matches that is happening on Wednesday, November 8th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total, and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. In the upcoming game between Florida Atlantic versus Loyola Chicago, Florida Atlantic, currently ranked 10th, has earned the top spot in the American Athletic Conference in the preseason rankings. This marks a significant moment for the Owls as they transition from Conference USA to the AAC. Notably, they are retaining their entire roster from the remarkable Final Four run they had in the previous season. With such continuity, the expectations for Florida Atlantic are soaring, and their talent suggests another successful season ahead. Johnell Davis Jr. and Elijah Martin Jr. have both been honored as the preseason Players of the Year for the American Athletic Conference. Martin's impressive performance last season earned him the title of Conference USA's Player of the Year, with an average of 13.4 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. On the other hand, Davis was recognized as Conference USA's 6th Player of the Year after maintaining an average of 13.8 points per game in the previous season. The only notable absence from the previous season's Final Four team is Michael Forrest, who graduated and is no longer eligible to play. However, the majority of the scoring lineup, including Vladislav Goldin, the team's dominant center, will be returning. Goldin, who averaged 10.2 points and 6 rebounds, is expected to be a key contributor this season. Florida Atlantic's coach, Dusty May, acknowledges that after a successful season, there is a natural desire for more recognition, playing time, and success. The team is focused on managing these expectations and striving for continued success. In the past season, Florida Atlantic performed well against the spread with a record of 19-9-1. They were particularly successful when they were considered favorites, boasting a 17-7-1 record against the spread. Additionally, their performance in neutral site games was notable with a 6-2 record against the spread. The majority of their games trended towards the over, with a 16-12-1 record in favor of the over. Conversely, Loyola Chicago enters the season with a preseason ranking of 8th in the Atlantic 10 Conference. Their previous season ended on a disappointing note with a 10-20 record and an early exit from the A-10 tournament after a loss to St. Joseph's. Loyola's standout player, Philip Alston, returns as the key player for the Ramblers, having been recognized on the A-10 All-Conference second team. Alston led the team last season with averages of 14.6 points and 5.6 rebounds. Loyola also retains 4 of their top 5 scorers from the previous season and has made significant additions from the transfer portal. During the offseason, Loyola welcomed 4 transfer players, including Dama Delican from Dartmouth and Greg Dolan from Cornell, both of whom earned All-Ivy League second-team honors in the previous season. They also added Des Watson from Davidson and Patrick Mwamba from Oral Roberts, all of whom were notable contributors to their former teams. Loyola Chicago's head coach, Drew Valentine, sees the upcoming season as a period of growth and improvement. He values the winning mentality and maturity that the new additions bring to the team, emphasizing their commitment to individual growth and development. In the previous season, Loyola struggled against the spread with a record of 9-21. They had a 7-11 record against the spread when they were considered underdogs. Their games often leaned towards the over, with a 17-13 record in favor of the over. While Loyola Chicago is expected to have a better season this year with their strengthened roster, Florida Atlantic's lineup remains formidable, having retained their core players from the previous season's Final Four run. The experience and talent on the Owls' side make them the favored team in this matchup, even though they are adapting to a new conference. In conclusion, taking Florida Atlantic to cover is recommended. Both teams have demonstrated a tendency for games to go over the total in the past, particularly due to their free-flowing offenses and reliance on three-point shooting. Therefore, betting on the over in this game appears to be a promising choice for Wednesday night.